Hello lads and ladies, my name is Shepard, I'm a god of Barista and welcome to a new stream video. Ever. You are watching this.
Hey Ayaya ad. Okay
Whoa.
here.
What happened to your name? You look like a bot. And hello. What the fuck happened?
I am a bot.
Sure you are. It's the year 1414. Somewhere around here, a doorway opens in the middle of a forest.
So I was wondering.
What you were wondering about. Out come a bunch of kobolds. The villagers are terrified. They leave Hinterberg in masses.
I'm a digital artist.
Fabio, you don't get rid of me that easily. No slang themed bars, no merch, just primal fear.
Damn it.
Psst. You owe me a report. Right there. I'm coming right up. So much for my plan of blowing the whistle on that pipe spilling goo into the lake. This stuff is coming out of the sewers every morning now. Nobody's going to care about some rusty old pipes. Same old thing as with the tendrils. We just collectively decide to ignore them. I feel like this is just how we live now. What do you think is happening here? Now you're supposed to be the Slayer extraordinaire? What's your take? I don't trust your man. I think she's up to something shady. Yeah, but she is. You took a trip in the school, but aside from a total lack of air conditioning, did you find anything interesting? I found another dungeon. I'm pretty sure one of the other ones I visited was a fake. Overgrown cave. The one across the chasm in Hinterwald. Weird portals, weird monsters, just a cave in the forest. Smart. Alright, so we have a dungeon hidden away in a remote location in Hinterwald. And another one that's basically a dressed up cave in the forest with some fancy LED lights for portals. Someone went through all that trouble to put up a fake dungeon. Why? Nobody ever completes all the real dungeons. There's a legend that says that somebody completes every dungeon, they all disappear. Heard about it last night at the museum. Yes, you catch 'em fast. And what happens if the dungeons disappear? Let me answer this one, since it's so obvious. No more of that sweet, sweet tourist money. Which means someone gets voted out of a job. What about the monsters I saw in the fake dungeon? The fake dungeon looked odd. You think that's connected? I wouldn't be surprised. Whatever she's planning, she won't just fold now that you've found the real 25th dungeon. I'd be best to keep your circles of confidants small. Right now, Mayor Wagner only has you to worry about. If word got out about the secret dungeon, she might just close down some dungeons altogether to prevent people from finishing all 25. Stay alert, Slayer. I have a feeling there's more to this. Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling. I got a feeling. But you're right. Let's look if there's a dungeon that is just level 5. Double Koga. If you see orbs appear in combat, be quick to collect them. Nice. Huh. Okay. What we are trying to do is to get to the next dungeon. Which I mean, but I have no idea where the actual dungeon is. Nice. I can't go that way. Cause I wanted that way. Nice. Hey you. What's up, Marina? Dungeons? Idea where I can find more dungeons. There's 7 dungeons total in this area. Battle with Tatzelworm, right? Did I ever tell you you're amazing? The dungeon close to the summit as well, but I think you've been to that one. Past the fence over there, where a trail that leads to 2 more. Once past some really tough monsters, just a little bit up the trail. But you did that one, right? And the one in the middle of a lake further up, you've been to that one for sure. Thanks for the helps. There's 2 more somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Maybe those slimy tendrils opened up ways to get to them. Good. Okay, this stream's goal, by the way, is that we get to... No! That we get to... that we get to collecting all the signatures we need in order to save Hana's shop. Oh, nice. Also, I know I'm boring like that, but I love. But one of the reasons why I don't really like shortcutting here, or query. Already have that one, do I? Is because I think half a game's fun comes from looking around the areas. Okay, nice. Oh, where's the next? Where's the next dungeon? Old query. There it is. Ah. Yeah, I can do that. Nice. The Monster Clubs are a group of people who have dedicated themselves completely to the GUI way of life. That sounds a little bit disgusting, but okay. Huh. Oh no. Okay. Nice. Code. Good. Oh, great. Nice. Oh, no, 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 no. Die, 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 die. Dang it, dang it. Yes. Nope. And nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, good. Yeah, I need a little bit of a refill. Nice, 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 nice. There are items lying around, and what? Huh. Strange, but good. As long as it works, I don't really give a damn. Medium health potion. Get up there. Let's see. Get down. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here either. Okay. Range, but I allowed. But no, you come back here. Nice. Okay. That wasn't so bad. It was just a little bizarre. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go down there. Oh, that worked. Oh, it worked. Resonant Sword 7. Huh. Huh. I mean, I knew the button would do something. But I didn't think the button would do something. Would do something in an entirely different room. That kind of confuses me. What if it's supposed to be a level 7 dungeon, and so far I didn't time once. So I think there was just someone very, paranoid and shit. Stuff like that. I also have no idea what does what here. step up there. Nice, we got all that stuff done, dusted. Of course. But yeah, good. Items. Got these items. Do I have anything else here? We have that for as far as I know. There's something squirming
Hi
around.
again.
Oh, hello, Jax. How's it going today? Well, I hope you're doing fine. Ah, there it is. Okay, I apparently, on accident, managed to do that anyways, I didn't... I aimed, shot, fired, thought I missed, and in the end I didn't miss. I was just... Okay. Yeah, I kind of picked that one. Ah, nice. Good. So, Jax, you have to tell me now a thing. And that is, how's it going so far? Is the circus treating you well? You know, I'm a god. I am curious about you, mortals.
Bye.
Bye? Why? What happened? What did I do this time? Trying to be nice to mortals. How can I just do something like that? What the fuck? Ah, fuck. Okay. Can you stop doing this for me? Ah. Can't even get over there yet. Well, I think I could at least. Already fizzled out of fucking existence. No, don't. There must be a way for me around somewhere. Okay, good. Come at me, bro. Oh, for fuck's sake. Creep, crawly, crawlies. Nice. Good. Perfect. I should just generally look around more, apparently. Drop down. Bulls spider. I watched again, like for a third time already, the newest episode, the third episode of The Digital Circus. And every time, again, I'm wondering how, because what we know so far is that people lose at least part of their memories when they fall into the digital circus. But it could also be that they regain their memories slowly over time, and that disrupts their mind at some point. Okay, that's gonna be fun. So what I mean is that either the people have some memories of themselves from the very beginning, or that they regain their memories over time. Or if you want to go more complex, could also just mean that Kinger, as one of the earlier people living in the digital circus, basically was basically more prototype. Like he and some other early visitors had all their memories from the very beginning. And the longer they were there, the more those corrupt, which led to Kane or whoever puts them in the digital circuit to always now always erase memories found in the human before he or she or they transfer into the digital world. Nice. Nope. Nice. I mean, even if we consider that, Kane, or as I already said, whoever puts all the people in the digital circuit into the digital circuits, what if that the only reason? Yeah. Overgrown. Where is it? Overgrown. Overgrown cave. There it is. That they now delete their memories is what I mean, in order to protect the people from corrupting. Then that might be the reason why Kinga is for such a long time in the circuits, because he generally has trouble with memories. He still remembers bits and pieces, but not enough to actually like make heads or tail of it. Because he can barely make heads or tails from anything. So let me see if I've got all of it straight. You spent the morning with this local girl. Beer, right. So that dungeon you broke into, where Mayor Wagner had her little welcome party, that was the real 25th? Yep. And the one we met in the other day that wasn't actually a dungeon? Just a cave with enough props to fool anyone who isn't looking too closely. Told you it was weird. I told you there was something odd about it. You realize what that means, right? I'm pretty smart. The legend is true. Remember the legend from last night at the museum? I sure do. As soon as anyone completes all 25 dungeons, magic will disappear. Okay, let's assume for a moment that we're right about this. What are you going to do now? How do you mean? You may actually be the first person who ever who can finish all of the real Hinterberg dungeons. And if you do all of this, it'll go up in a poof of smoke. If all that is the case, I'm asking you, what now? What do you think? We don't know anyone. No, we don't know any word of advice. Honestly, love, if it were me, I don't know. Maybe this is where I'd pack my bags and go home. Why? Why would I do that? This isn't a game anymore, Louisa. Look around. Coming here is such a life-changing experience for so many people. The two of us included. You and I were not the only ones who deserve a little magic in our lives. This place is something special to tens.
0D1 and 0AB169. Thanks for subscribing.
Oh,
Me 3
nice!
months BRB.
Please, can you change your name back? That what? It is a horror to look at that. But thank you for being subscribed. Hey, I give you the same offer that I gave. That I gave was extra Ceratops, right? Like if you manage to stay to be to stay subscribed for an entire year, I let you, I grant you a wish or something. This is what I said. Like as long as it's in my realm of possibilities, of course.
Haha, first and last time spending money on Twitch.
Aww. That's sad.
I literally don't have money.
Same. Me neither. This place is something special to tens of thousands of people who come here every year. Not to mention, there are a lot of jobs in this village. People in this village that depend on the dungeons.
19.
You want to just take all of that and that away? Why? Not that simple. Magic puts up these dungeons for us. It gives us all these spells and set up challenges that are just tough enough that we can overcome them. Whatever it is and whatever its reasons, it clearly wants something from us. There's a message here and the mayor is actively suppressing it. You think all these earthquakes are a coincidence? All the slimy tendrils? You sure this won't just get a lot worse? We're dealing with something big, something unknown, and it's already lashing out. I think you're reading a whole damn lot into all of this, and you really have no right to make that decision for all of us. Tell you what, go out tonight, find someone to hang with. Then think about whether they'd really be better off if the dungeons were gone. The problem is, we see the environmental damage this shit does. It's basically like seeing a giant oil refinery in the middle of the ocean. You know those giant oil rigs. You see one of those, and it breaks, and you're still like, oh yeah, nah. Oil doesn't do any environmental damage. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'll talk to you later. Maybe a good night's sleep will get your head straight. Why are you mad at me? I'm not even close to finishing all 25 dungeons. Okay, good. Dungeons of Hinterberg signatures. Danny, Jay, Kyrie, or Sam. Fear. Amusement and renown. Relaxation. Status. Amusement. I need to increase my amusement a little bit. Gear. Resonant sword 7. Okay, we looked at whoever we need. Burn. J. There's amusement and renown. Our renown is 270. Oh, amusement is... Okay, we go to Kai. As much as I dislike him. Okay, where the fuck are you anyways? You're just down that path. Good. Hold on a minute yet. Hey you! Yo! Lady in the teal jacket. Do you have this segment where I teach people how to have the best time ever? Your life's about to change totally for the better. 1.6 million Keisters are watching, Bicky. Hanging out with Kai could increase my mutant and my renown. Sounds interesting. Sure, not like I have any plans. Follow me, madam. Wait, what do you mean it was your last 19? We're not amused. The show reaches more than a million viewers? Keisters. 1.6 million Keisters. They're like 1.6 million beautiful angels. How did you pull that off? Just one reach numbers like that. Organically, just, you know, make really steak-like content that transforms people's days into something better, fuller. But yeah, main event time, okay? Selfie mode. Wait, how do you even upload this? I thought there's no cell phone reception here. Right, none. Zilk. Honestly, it's one frowny about this place. But the Grand Old Hotel has a sweet deal where they take my phones and drive them to some place to upload every night. So let me walk you through this. This is basically a reaction video, okay? I teach you how to have the best time ever. You react, we film it. Both of us are in the thumbnail. Got it? Got it. Let me have it. Nice! So, how do I have the best time, Kai? See, it's easy. There's 3 steps involved, plus a bonus step. But we're going to break it down nice and easy. First, be free like a wild horse. You don't have to talk to everybody in the club, but you don't have to talk to everybody in the club, but you totally can. It's up to you. You are the horse. Yours are also eye contact. You could do more, you know. You want flying hearts. I never been great at any eye contact. Got any tips? Not better. I've got a video where you can practice on me. It's like 10 minutes long and I don't even blink. Step 2. Get enough sleep, okay? And try to dream. Maybe keep a dream diary. Try to dream of pleasant things like look for experience that lets you dream pleasantly, yeah? How do you control your dreams? If it aren't about work, that would be nice. Good dream. Good dream better. How do I do that? See, I had this fate where I would dream about goats every night. They were everywhere. You dream of a bounty castle, suddenly goats. It became a total thing. Then one day I was hiking through this forest near Helsinki, the one with a reindeer, and met this beautiful old soul, and they said, just talk to a shrink. And I did. No more goat dreams. Totally gone. Finally, I have a backup plan when you get somewhere. Maybe where you are isn't all that super. I have a next destination, like an after party. Do you have any backup plan for this book? Comment. Oh, she's so uncomfortable. What's that like in Hinterbed? So where do you go if this joint doesn't deliver? You know, the Grand Hotel has this amazing bar Less crowded and invite only, but everyone you meet is really not into slaying. Fantastic material for the show. But see, this is premium material. I told you, the math is really simple, but it's solid as ice and cool as the shade. Thumbnail Tom B. Didn't you mention a bonus step? Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a bonus step? Oh yeah, there totally was! We always forget to do these. A bonus step is don't overdo it, okay? See, you still gotta be yourself. If you want my program to work. You're probably wondering what happens next. You'll definitely get some emails. Just ignore them. This was great. Felt like flying hot all around. I don't know what that was. The weird thing is that I do feel more motivated. Or you get an additional attack conduit slot. You can now use 3 attack conduits at a time. Oh, great. Oh my god. If everything goes right, I can get the what's it called? I can get all the signatures today. Tomorrow. I'm beat. I should go to bed. You definitely should. Spending an afternoon at a scenic spot where a creature lake. In 1905, the Emperor's cousin is panic-stricken. A glowing portal has appeared in the middle of her grand hotel suite. Some bellboy is sent in to investigate. Poor fellow returns scared out of his mind, descend right into the next portal. What in the... I'm not alone in here. Did we go run for it? Grab my sword? The creature isn't moving. Doesn't look like it's going to jump at me. What are you? I don't understand. I don't understand what you want. I don't feel threatened. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. My skin is tingling, like I just went through a portal. I'm going to complete all your dungeons. Yes, I'll finish your dungeons, right? And you'll be gone once I do. I left something behind. Bunch of gear. Good quality, too. Oh! Whatever it was, I think I've got the message. Magic wants me. Magic wants me here. It wants me to press on. But of Klaus solemnly stepping out of his portal is all over the news. Face in the background, beaming with joy. Beaming like they all just won the lottery. Fräulein Louisa Dorfer. Yes. Yes, that's me. I'm here by request of Mayor Wagner. She wishes to dine with you tonight. At the inn on Main Square. 7:30, if you please. That's all she said. You seem nervous. It's just the first time you're on errand duty for the mayor. You seem uneasy. Look, if you could just accept the invitation, it would be a load on my shoulders, frankly. That's fine, I'll go. If only out of curiosity. Thank you, Fräulein. Enjoy your sleigh. Will do. Poor Cobb. Relegated to messenger and still nervous as hell about it. I'll see what this is about tonight. Ooh, shredding facility. Oh, we have here one in. Okay, let's find the shredding facility one. Where to find shredding facility? To get to a shredding facility, head to Dover Quarry and make your way towards the tentacle bridge to the north. Also, inventory, gear, magic entity sword. All of that is worse than what I have. It is so sad. Everything that the magic entity got me is worse than the things that I already were. Also my attack slots, attack conduits. Destructive leap. Oh, that looks nice. Do a powerful jump attack. Attack that knocks down enemies in a large circle. Whirlwind. Burrow. Burrow? Burrow underground and leave a trail of destruction while you zip across the battlefield. Butterfly barrage. Unleash a barrage of destructive butterflies on your enemy. Wind. Create multiple swirling tornadoes that chase down enemies. Ravenous hunger. Also, good. And wait, north. They said north. Ah, that way. Good. And my dear friend, Barclay. Hey, boy. Woof. Oh, nice. Woof. Oh, I love you, Barclay. You're a good doggo. I mean, all German Shepherds are good doggos. Oh! Want me to tell you a small fun fact about German Shepherds? Are you still here, anyways? Wait. I just realized you said £19. £19 for a sub? Like, did you really just spend 19? It's a very late reaction, I know. But did you really spend £19 on a subscription to me? That is nice and a little bit insane.
LOL. 3-month subscription.
And that's why it was your last 19, because it's 3 months of subscription. So you just calculated them together. Okay. But hey, thank you again. It gives me hope that I might be able to do this at some point.
Necessary.
A little more professional. Wait, why was it necessary? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Also, again, wanna know this little fun fact that I have for German Shepherds? Wanna know that fun fact? It's not a big one. It's just a small one. Good. But I'm gonna tell you now anyways. One of the reasons why German Shepherds are in Germany, at least in my generation, and perhaps some a little bit older generations, incredibly popular, is a special TV show. And that TV show was like very classic, not so serious, kind of family orientated crime series. And it was a really fun one. Like, I know basically no one who didn't enjoy that show. And that TV show carried the name Commissar Rex, with Rex being a very... Oh! Hello, Mira. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Tomodachi-san. Another wa genki desu ka? Anata wa genki desu ka? And again, just as I said, this crime. You're fine. That's nice to hear. Again, there's TV show. As far as I know, TV in Japanese means terebi. How do you say TV show in Japanese? That's, I think, a good question. But also, this TV show featured a dog-loving, come on, press a button. A dog-loving, police detective who was very much known for always carrying around his dog with him. And the dog would always find clues and everything and be basically the main attraction in the of the series. And that's basically it. If that's what all the show was about. Sure, that happens to me. Of course it did. And it was fun. It was really fun to watch. But that's also, like, that's basically why one of the main reasons I know why German Shepherds are such a beloved dog breed to have in Germany. This very very special TV show. Of course, German Shepherds are also outside of that very nice and very, very popular. So it made sense for people for a TV producer to make a show about one of the most famous dog breeds. And therefore, incidentally, also boosting the popularity of these dogs as well. Yeah, I have to be fast. I know. I get it. Let me move. Oh, nice. Good. Press a button. Come on, just follow me. What the hell? Ah, okay, good. good, 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 good. And I was already confused. Like, why? Nice. Nope. No, stop hurting me. Oh no, don't you fucking dare. Nice. Good. Ah, perfect.
Hey. Hide.
Kim Watson on live. Huh. Well, I'm doing fine. I'm so far alive, if you may, if you believe that. Yeah, there are actually people who are alive nowadays. It's a weird waste of time. Just be immortal like me. But now, how are you doing? How's life going? Do you also know the show Commissar Rex? Which probably, where we aren't, probably is a big no-no, but what am I expecting?
Kim Watson live.
What?
Yeah, I see a lot of people doing streaming. I'm great.
On. A lot of people doing streaming?
How is your stream going? 0V1 and 0AV1069 played RAR for 0 bits.
Oh, this is so good. This is such a good idea of doing this shit. No! Of course I'm fucking this up. What I expect? Nothing. Disappointment is a measure, and my day is ruined.
How long you streaming, buddy?
For a pretty long time already. Usually like 1 to 2 hours every day. Ah, my nose. My nose is fucking me up today. That is not nice. That is
You
not.
play this game usually.
Ah. I play this game currently every Monday. I think I could turn this on.
What is the story of this game?
Am I the only one who's getting bot vibes slowly but surely? Well, the story is that we are in this tourist attraction called Hinterberg. And in Hinterberg, suddenly dungeons appeared. No one really knows why and for what reason. So we're here to find out why. Well, not exactly to find out why. We're just here to do all the dungeons because that's what we set upon us to do.
Okay, I got you.
And while doing that, we discovered that there's a lot wrong with this. Like, that there's a lot wrong with,
What you do after streaming?
probably do some weed, who knows? Or make some cocoa. I don't know yet. Could also make both. Both is good.
What's your plans for the day?
Kim Watson. Why are you here? Because you slowly but surely sound like a GFX artist scammer. And I'm only saying this is because you literally ask everything those people also ask. I'm meeting with Maya tonight. Could get some chopping done before the dinner, but then I should head. But then I should head for the inn on the main square. Ah, fuck. I need to get to know one more person. And I can't. Too bad now. Go find the mayor first. To go meet the mayor first. There's no one I could talk to anyways.
I'm not here to sell anything.
Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. No. I could already see Fabio getting suspicious. Man, as long as we're here to chill, everything's fine. We just
I'm
had...
just finding some new friends.
we just had a lot of negative experiences with GFX artists, which is why I'm very paranoid about these people. Oh yeah, it's you. It's just that. If you are dealing with these kind of people a lot, you at some point get a weirdly good feeling of how they write and everything. Sword 8, yeah, better sword, better gear, everything's mine now. I'm incredibly hyped. Something else I can do.
Can we chat on Discord?
On Discord, by the way, are the same rules. Both for myself and for my server. Just so you know. Which also means if you are writing anybody with the intention to selling them some cheaply made GFX stuff, it's also gonna get consequences. God, I'm appearing so aggressive. I'm so sorry. Kirchenwirt. Okay, the church restaurant. Gonna go in there for a second. It's a beautiful day, and I can't stop myself from smiling. Ah, Fräulein Dorfer. The mayor had already been seated. Let's not keep her waiting, shall we? Not going to take the rest of the evening. I'm going to get any shopping done. I should do it now. This leads me to a little separé. The mayor likes her VIP treatment. A matter of perspective. There's no perspective in this one. Sorry. Fräulein Dorfer, thank you for coming. What do you say we skip the pleasantries and get right down to business? A little how do you do would be nice. Not even a how do you do would make the evening more palatable. She doesn't like jokes. I'm a mayor that is exploiting an unnatural phenomenon that definitely brings harm to the local ecosystem, which is the main reason most people came in originally in the first place, just to make some more profit that solely I have any benefit from. Fine. You know the dungeons will disappear once someone completes them all, so you've put up a fake dungeon and you hid away the real 25th. Yes, I did. Roughly 400 jobs will go away if the dungeons disappear tomorrow. It would be a disaster. My job is to protect our people. I do it every day. I take it very seriously. Magic is bigger than you or me or your village. You've gone and turned it into a giant theme park. Maybe you never had the right to do it in the first place. And yet you've come here because you need a little magic in your life. Imagine the outrage if we had just turned you all away. You already have earthquakes in your village. Goose seeping out of your gutters. You have no way of knowing how bad this will get. I know I really like that I really like that spunk of yours. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. Are you sick? You perceive it are wrong, so you want to right it. I understand that. Believe it or not, I'm quite righteous myself. But Louisa, you're an outsider here. Did you ever stop to think that you may not have all the facts? But I've been dealing with magic for 3 years now, that my office might have it well under control. I know that magic wants to communicate with us. You're silencing it, and it's starting to lash out. You need to stop right now while you still can. Ah yes, your magic. Your magic visitor. We're getting to the core of it. You seem to have such a knack for engaging with magic. If I didn't know better, I'd even say it seems to like you. And I hear you're looking for a new career as well. So here's why we're having this conversation tonight. Hinterpair could use a new trainer to guide our rookie adventurers. Believe me when I say nobody is going to complete all 25 dungeons. Ever. There's just too much at stake to let that happen. But you're smart. Assume that what I just said is a fact, and that you could still play a very constructive role here. Do something meaningful. The salary would be, well, it would be incredible, and you'd be in the presence of magic constantly. If you really think it possesses any danger, perhaps you can help calm it down. So how about it? You want a job? You want the job? What information don't I have? You said I don't have all the facts. You're going to have to do better than that. Yeah, I'm afraid this is where my hands are tied. But we know each other a little bit now. I'm asking you for your courage to take a leap of faith. What about Klaus? You're offering me Klaus's job? Klaus's job? What about him? What about him? Klaus is good, but we want great. Oh no. Do you really think this is going to work? But your little smirk is charming. You're endangering the lives of your citizens, and I'm going to put a stop to it. I'm going to complete all 25 dungeons. You know full well you don't have no legal ground. Yes, I memorize, right? A lot of speeches in my line of work, and yours was mature work, was amateur work, frankly. I don't need to hear it twice. So let me lay it out what'll happen instead, since you're an outsider and all that. Your hostess Teresa needs her license to run her guest house renewed. Your friend Hannah is running a business out of a private house very much against the law. And I can fire Klaus tomorrow. He's already way past being useful. From now on, every villager you're friend with will feel just how toxic you are. And I'll make sure everyone else knows you're trying to put them out of a job. Pack your bags and go home. Nobody needs you here. And when I'm done, nobody will want you here either. Waiter, bill please. We didn't even eat something! Been a long day.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? I'm beat. I should go to bed. Alex, mind if I take a seat? I don't know, Louisa. Have you changed your mind? Yeah, I thought so. Can we just talk? Just a couple minutes. Let's talk, you and I. Look, I really don't have time right now. I'm heading out, going into a dungeon, while I still can. While you take all this away from us. Just let me know if you get to your head straight. Aww. Oh, now I feel bad. Stop making me feel bad. Well, this surprisingly mediocre.
I'd like to treat you to some of my amazing digital artwork that you can buy for some great prices.
Fabio, come on, please stop it.
I'm sorry. 1T happen again.
Sure.
I promise.
One, two, three. Nice. The thing is, I understand how everyone feels, but the way I see it is like with cigarettes. You know, everybody who smokes cigarettes knows how unhealthy and how disgusting they are. Everybody knows that. It's funny how everybody knows that. And yet still everybody does it. Not everybody, but... Yeah! Everybody knows how disgusting cigarettes are. Especially the people who are smoking. And that is some bullshittery that I would never understand. Like, I grew up with people, aka my entire family, basically. All of them being smokers. And all of them going on at how you should never start doing this because it's so fucking terrible. And the person I am obviously also said, good, yeah, but stop doing it yourself. I mean, I never had an issue with this stuff. It's not like I'm forced to do everything that I start. Then people are just coming up with, oh no, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You don't know what it's like. Then, yeah, good. I mean, sure, whatever you say, but... Not like you don't have any influence on everybody else around you. Like, if you are smoking, you also actively put other people in harm as well. And that is such a weird thought process that I have no idea why people don't seem to understand that. Like, there are mothers claiming so hardcore, like, oh no, my children are the most important things to me. And then they live in a small 2-room apartment with 2 children and smoke all day and watch TV because they're also so fucking overexhausted to deal with their own godforsaken child. And then
my dad used to smoke in the car and in the house with us windows closed.
Yeah, that's what my sister does too. My entire family does that. My entire family does shit like this. The worst offender in this case, in my opinion, is my sister. As much as I love my family, No matter how antisocial I am, I still love my family. But my sister knows all the risks behind smoking, and for example is one of those women with this weird dream of at some point having children herself. I know those women are still alive. I'm quite baffled about that myself. But I also am someone who always wanted to have children at some point, but that's a different story. And she knows that smoking also can have side effects on your body and on your future child. Even long after you did this. Not long after, but like... You should try not to do that for roughly a year or at least a month.
How about your opinion on vapes?
That's the point. If there's no nicotine in it, fine. But nicotine is such a potent poison that the only interest I have in it is making my poisonous combat gloves. That's the only use I see for these things, for nicotine.
Fair.
And what I want to... I wasn't even finished with ranting about my sis. Again, as much as I love her. But then she does the thing that I just told you, and also has a fiance that is a little bit smarter than her in that regard, because he would never smoke himself. He hates the smell of it. He hates the feeling he gets when he in his throat when people smoke near him, or when he's exposed to it. Which I totally understand, because I feel the same. And yet she has absolutely no respect for him in this case.
Yeah.
Like, my colleagues are more respectful about this matter.
Like she don't care.
Yeah. I mean, she has, like, a special room where she now goes to smoke cigarettes and shit, which is the kitchen. But if you end up being in the kitchen yourself while she's smoking in there, it's pretty much your own fault, in her eyes. And here's the funniest thing about all of this. She told me she's only going to do that now in the kitchen. When I visited her, it was basically every room she stayed in for longer than 10 minutes. I think the kitchen is the place where you, well, make food, and I don't know, your entire kitchen, all of your kitchen supplies are in. And my parents aren't any better in this, in that case. Like, they judged me so hard that I started smoking. You know, I don't want to directly talk about it if this game is technically still allowed to be watched by all kinds.
That's why I decide to follow.
Okay, maybe. Maybe you're a good fit for our community. I make a good joke. I know I make amazing jokes. I make amazing jokes, I know. New dungeon discovered. Snowy Summit. That's the one where I need to get to. How do I get to?
Bobby 0D1 and 0AB1 69 yet. Damn. Okay.
But yeah, as I told you, when I was starting doing the W, I'm still trying to not say it directly if we are still playing a game that can theoretically be watched by all types of ages. And they judged me harshly for it, and I'm just like, how is that any worse from the shit that you're constantly doing? That I was complaining about for years and decades and whatnot. And now you all look at me like I'm a fucking junkie. It's not even like I'm doing it every day. I'm joking every day about doing it because I think it's funny how people react to it. Ah, fuck. Huh. Strange.
I was going through old documents on my laptop just now and found a story from 2022 called The Shark Story about a depressed shark.
Sounds lovely.
It's so cliché, ugh.
Honestly, now that you mention it, I randomly have to think about one of my favorite books as a child. Like as a small child, like I just learned to read child. And it's about a seal that tries to find friends. I don't really remember a lot about it. Now that I think about it. Drop one of these icicles onto my head. Good thing I bought my helmet. Like, my jumps were huge. I obviously read pretty much everything as a child. The only things that I never read, but I never really got to warm up to, were horror or romance novels for some reason. And I don't really understand why, because technically this should have been like an amazing thing for me, like, because I love romance and anime a lot. But what I mostly read were fantasy or crime novels. So at some point, after giving up on the first Harry Potter book because it was surprisingly hard for me, I started to read things like Sherlock Holmes. Like, it is so funny. When I first tried to read the Harry Potter book, the first one, you know, back when J.K. Rowling wasn't hated by everybody, and I just didn't get through it. I tried to read the first chapter and whatnot, and nothing really made sense because I had a picture of Harry Potter in my head, because back when the first movie or something came out, or I heard that a book was coming out about it, and then the entire first chapter is just about this god-awful annoying cat, which later we find out that this cat is actually McGonagall. But it was just so boring following this cat around that follows this god-awful, boring family around. And when I got through that, finally the entire fucking exciting part is happening. But Sherlock Holmes stories were never designed as a novel. That is one of the reasons why they're such a good read. Every Sherlock Holmes story is its own story. Technically, like in pure theory, you could place a Sherlock Holmes story at any place in the timeline and it still would make sense. Except for some mentionings of other stories, obviously. But that is because Sherlock Holmes stories were never supposed to be one entire storyline. Sherlock Holmes stories were all just short stories. Which is why the only 2 or 3 stories that mention Moriarty are all, like, pretty close to each other. Because before that, everything was just random storylines and whatnot. And suddenly he has an arch enemy? Like, huh? Like, that was so random. Why the entire thing is written that way makes a lot more sense when you figure out that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the writer of the Sherlock Holmes stories, wanted to kill off Sherlock Holmes with it. Like, he wanted to kill off Sherlock Holmes with these stories. That's why they read so weirdly. Like, all of the stories where Moriarty are in, which are only 2 as far as I know, read incredibly weird. And the rest of it is a very funny, like, very British humor-like kind of dumbassery with really well-written stuff. Because nowadays, everybody makes fun of Sherlock Holmes. Like, ha ha ha, but he does this and that, and technically I can do exactly the same thing. Because nowadays everybody, like, figures out pretty much anything about anybody. But what Sir Arthur Conan Doyle did back then with Sherlock Holmes was revolutionize police work. Like, no joke, the Scotland Yard was so sloppy, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle himself managed to solve some of the crimes that Scotland Yard just completely dismissed. It's also rumored that the only reason Jack the Ripper was never found is because Scotland Yard did a really fucking bad job. And they did a really fucking bad job. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle learned from his former teacher, who, by the way, is the inspiration for Sherlock Holmes, more about crimes when apparently the entire fucking Scotland Yard knew. And he didn't even learn anything about crimes. He wanted to be a doctor for a while. And he helped his professor a lot out with his work because he was dissecting a lot of people. And through that he learned a lot of stuff about the human body. Which is why, if you read this, it makes so much sense why some people wouldn't pick up on those things. Like, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was the stand-in for Sherlock Holmes. And Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was the stand-in for Watson in the Sherlock Holmes stories. And Sherlock Holmes was the stand-in for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's medicine professor. Who was the smartest person he knew. And that he got in touch with. Like, back then, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle revolutionized I forgot. I didn't even start the dungeon yet. Yeah, but yeah, back then, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle revolutionized the...
I'm now realizing the story was made in 2020 and edited in 2022.
Which story? Oh, I love Kolmstein's dungeons.
My depressed shark story LMAOO.
Ah, okay.
I might finish it and come back in 3 years. In case you were curious, his name is Sharky.
I would love to have more stories about sharks. Because sharks are basically like wolves. And I always loved wolves. Mostly because I had a fucking book about them. It told me a lot of fun facts about them. Well, nowadays those are fun facts. But there's still so much more to know.
Joe, what happened to Fabio?
I have no idea. I am similarly
Greetings
confused.
DR4POS and Twitch chat.
Also, Liv, how was your day?
Live next, Fabio is no longer here.
Now all we have is
Not the real
Fabio
one
Bud.
anyway.
Yeah, good. I obviously had to do it the hard way. And yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Hello, Cliptuber. I love these Kolmstein dungeons. They're so creative. I mean, all of them are creative, but I love this otherworldly vibe that I'm getting from here.
So Liv, would you be interested in looking into some of my digital artwork? Promise I'd be love for you to buy.
Fabio is currently trying his best to get banned for some reason. And I don't really understand why, because I thought he liked it here.
How has your day today? Drapo, I know I promised to stop, but I didn't say it to you. Nah, thanks man, AI art isn't real art. No ban, no ban.
No, but you're really acting like it currently.
Live next, say I never. My apologies.
Sure, now you apologize. Mm-hmm. Also, apparently now everybody hates me in this game. I mean, yeah, shocking. Not very different to reality, but it still hurts, okay?
Don't use the sarcastic voice, please.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No. Der newest college mold, ut in der Firma anrufen und fragt ernsthaft ob Telefon oder Fax anrufen soll das traurig ist meint es ernst.
The youth of today. Will always defy all my expectations.
By the way, Brave Skull is not coming in today, he is sleeping.
Oh no! Tell him I'm mad at him that he's not coming. This is obviously a joke, but...
Hi Vtuber.
Just tell him to make him a little bit scared. Also, this is cool. Like, these are plants we'd usually find at ponds or something, but they're frozen all over.
Yeah, going to sleep now. Wish you all a good night.
No! Oh no! By the way, live! 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 I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
And now it can't wait.
Hi Twitch chat.
You did play Fallout London a little bit, did you?
Live next.
And yes, this is very important.
Yes.
Okay. Did you visit the fish people yet? The Thames folk is what they're called.
No, the loading screens are way too long in Fallout London, so I started to play Enderal instead.
Okay, because the fish folk have something very funny in their cellar. Yeah, you missed out on something really funny. I saw that yesterday and I couldn't help but laugh. And immediately had to prepare something thematically fitting. Yeah, Fabio still remembers. Fabio already remembers what I'm talking about. Want me to tell you what it is, or do you want to find it out on your own? If you want to find out on your own, it's by the Thames folk. When they ask you to exterminate, when one of them asks you to plant a bomb, when you pass a very
Fallout London is fun, but something in this mod destroys the atmosphere for me.
So I'm kind of guessing that you're not gonna play it then? You're not gonna continue?
Not right now.
Okay. So want me to tell you? I mean, it's not really a spoiler. It's just something really funny to find. I'm going to milk the tension out of this as much as I can. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I really need to get some sleep. I'm lacking too much the last few weeks.
Yeah, but still didn't answer if you want to know about it or not. I mean, for all I know, you could still just want to discover it yourself when you want to play Fallout London on your own. I just
Maybe
need to know.
tomorrow.
Okay, but I'm telling you that tomorrow. Okay. But hey, man! Sleep well.
I live sleepy tight. I mean, some people think that I'm cute.
That is so random, Cliptuber.
Yes, review, but I'm dead AF.
Nah, don't worry, Liv.
Bobby 0D1 and 0AV1 69 BBU2.
Don't worry about it. I just hope that you're gonna have a good night's sleep. And be well. Take care of yourself. That's the most precious gift you can make me.
Anyways. I know it's random.
Yeah, it was very random. I mean, I also think I'm cute when I'm having too much alcohol into it. Or my brain randomly decides to love me again, which is rare.
Cliptuber about to put Riz spells on everyone.
Riz spells. Yes, there will be a boss fight. Nice! No! Stop! Stop dying, that's not healthy! Back to you. Oh, fuck you, man!
But they call me adorable cause my name is Cliptuber, which it makes me blush and shy.
That is so weird. I mean, I don't judge, everybody had a different taste. And look at my name. Some people think it's just some random scribbles. But there's a long and arduous thought process behind it. Which is mostly finding excuses to why I have this name, but don't tell the others. Also, snowboard time! You have no idea how godforsaken helpful this ability would have been would be in some of the other dungeon areas. Also,
I don't know what.
well, a thing that I'm confused by, which is now again more game internally, is where the fuck does the mayor know from my nightly visitor of this weird shadowy copy of myself? Also, Chad, I use that weird fourth person pronoun way too less. Not often enough. That's my takeaway. I now have a second reason to buy a PlayStation 5. Don't worry, I'm not getting one yet. If they don't manage to get to make at least 5 games, to make at least 7 games that I would be interested in, exclusively for PlayStation 5, I'm not even considering buying one. Till that moment. Because so far, buying a PlayStation 5 is just a waste of money. And a waste of pride either. I mean, if you have any pride in you, don't buy a fucking PlayStation 5. Nice.
PS5 is expensive.
Yeah. The thing is, I always thought PlayStation was at least kind of still on the side of the good guys. I knew they were weird on certain aspects. Like they, for example, they think I owe them money for an incident that I can technically completely explain, but just sounds so made up when I'm explaining this. Thing is, I don't have a PlayStation Network account anymore, and the reason why that's the case is because I want to play Ghost of Tsushima with a friend of mine, like co-op. And for that, I wanted to get a PlayStation Plus subscription. Of course. Good, I want to buy a more expensive one so that I can do that with my friend for a while. Then I figured out, oh fuck, I don't have enough money on my card. And I only knew that because the payment was because the buying was rejected. Like, I tried to buy it, and then PlayStation Network told me, sorry, seems like you can't buy that. I'm like, yeah, okay, good. Then I'm trying the lowest one, and the lowest one was possible. And now PlayStation thinks I owe them money because I couldn't afford the thing I wanted to buy. That's basically like saying, oh yeah, I want to buy a bag of apples. Then suddenly seeing, oh fuck, I don't have enough money for a bag of apple. I'm just buying one apple. And then the guy screams at you that you're still supposed to buy the entire bag that you didn't even touch. I know my. Ah. I can turn you around. Turn around every now and then. Oh, fuck, I can push you too.
Does it cost 10,850?
Huh, what do you mean? What cost 10,860? Well, of course. I have to do that all over again.
Just realized I went on my laptop to finish schoolwork and started continuing a 4-year-old shark story. Why didn't you stop me, chat?
How am I supposed to know what your plans were?
Like you're German, right? So your currency is.
No, you know that usually... things like this are usually being, adjusted to the to the country. Like, for example, I don't know what your country's currency is, but it will not cost 10,000 something. Like, in comparison. That's one of the reasons why many people are complaining about, like, many, not a lot. But why some companies are complaining about VPNs. And try to declare them as illegal or something. Because in theory, I could change my digital positioning to, for example, South Africa, where you and Brave Skull are from. And if things are cheaper there, I could technically pay with my also rich bitch European money.
Currency is South African rand.
And get some credits on that in that way. That way.
Great British pounds.
There's something great about British pounds? That seems like a lie. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't help that joke. It was a terrible one, but I stand by it. For as terrible as it was. Nice.
Hey, now all money is great.
Yeah, I know.
South African rand is the one with the R symbol.
Does it mean you're all ranting about it? Yeah, that joke was also terrible. Anyway, I'm kind of pissed that Liv didn't want me to didn't want me to tell him about the. He's not in the chat, right? Didn't want me to tell him about the weed car.
I can't get the name Randy out my head.
Randy.
Ha 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 ha.
I was so excited. Because it's just so incredibly random. Like, seriously, who the fuck plays a game like this and expects to see a random train card filled to the brim with weeds? Who expects that shit? No one does. I'm telling you, no one does.
It was so unexpected.
Like other games, for example, like Far Cry 3, everybody knows
Reminds me of my childhood.
It's about a bunch of weird stuff happening. So you expect people to do literally everything from meth to whatnot. But when some random fish people are having a giant fucking train card full with living and thriving cannabis plants is the funniest shit to me this year. Like, don't get me wrong, I also love Churchill, our dog in Fallout London.
In South Africa people curse a lot, but they don't care if they curse a lot.
Yeah, I've been told that I'm cursing a lot. Which sometimes leads people to believe, like, I'm a lot younger than I look. Like, on one hand, fine. You have to insult me that way. On the other hand, you fully well know. On the other hand, some people are actually like getting angry, and when I'm like, you fully well know that I did not speak about you in any kind of ill manner, so shut the fuck up, seriously. Complete 20 dungeons. Nice. I wonder if the story only really progresses when I'm finishing a dungeon.
I refuse to curse properly online, but in person I curse like after almost each word.
Like, oh yeah, you fucking know that boss that did this fucking thing that we, for fuck's sake, had to hang around with. You know who I mean, right? So, Jack, you mean Jack? Yeah, that fucking bastard who was so nice to me the other day. And to just the situation just gets a little bit confusing because you're swearing a lot, but you're also talking really nice about him. Like, huh? Good. I'm gonna hang out with Jay today. I need more relaxation. Oh wait, what do I have most? I need more relaxation. Relaxation. I need more relaxation.
In fact, I'm South African too, and I don't care if I curse a lot.
Don't worry about it, GERVtuber. Hey, the thing is, we only have a handful of rules here. One of those rules is that you don't...
I don't think most people care if they curse a lot, GERVtuber.
One of those rules is just that you don't advertise yourself, obviously, which is a rule that I implemented to have an excuse to kick every scammer and bot and every GFX scammer and bot and anything the like, basically. And that you're just a fucking nice person to everybody.
Like me.
Just don't try. No, Fabio just really wants to get kicked from the server today, and I don't really know
I'm the bot.
And I don't really understand why.
Sorry.
And also, basically, that you're just nice to everyone, basically. That's the point. Yeah, one words and acts like I've never seen before. There's something contagious about watching someone who's so in the zone. I'll focus and concentration, every move is perfect. I could watch all evening. It will probably increase my relaxation as well. Yeah. She's mesmerizing, right? Yeah. Totally. Totally. That's Jay. She's a superstar in East Asia. Pro-level monster slayer, and I think she was like a dance music star as well.
Would you kick the person or everyone else?
It depends. Because, for example, we had a case on the server at some point. And that was that one person was very uncomfortable towards someone else. And none of us really knew why. Like, like, none of us really knew what to do, because, yeah, it is an uncomfortable thing, but technically we could talk it out with him, and we tried to talk it out with him, and it didn't work out. Like, they tried to keep me out of the discussion for a very long time.
To disconnect. Oh no.
Like, they tried to keep me out of that for a very long time, just so that they can find a way around. But in the end, I sadly had to kick him, and everybody was basically just shit-talking about that guy at this point. I mean, obviously, he was making very uncomfortable messages and advances and everything, and that was not nice. I couldn't even read that weird chat that he was sending me. But it got sent to me. In order to prove the point of everyone. And in the end, that person even wrote in my Discord, like DM'd me on Twitch, that's what I mean, and started talking shit about these people. Oh no, come back. I started shit talking about everyone, like, oh yeah, you believe that these people more than you believe me. Yeah, because I know them much longer than you. We barely talked, and I'm the fucking owner of the server. If people come to me and say if I have an issue, then obviously I'm going to fix that fucking issue. And that's my takeaway. So we had to skip that to kick that person. Because he was a really uncomfortable individual to be around over, due to how he started to behave. So, yeah, usually when people here are like bullying or talking shit about someone, there's some reason behind it. Like, obviously I don't indulge in bullying. I would never say that you should start doing this. But there are moments where it's almost rectified if the person is a godforsaken asshole. In this case, that person turned out to be a godforsaken asshole. People were talking shit about him not because of superficial bullshit.
Like that one coworker.
Like that one coworker that Liv and I are constantly shit talking about. Like, not like we didn't give that guy a chance. We gave that guy plenty of chances. And he still acts so immature. Like you're working with a giant fucking toddler. Who just recently found out what sex was. So he constantly has to talk to you about it. Despite everybody knowing full well, the only people who are talking so obsessed about sex are people who either had it for the very fucking first time or never had it at all and try to compensate. Sorry, it's like that. Yeah! The new guy that, for example, Liv mentioned. A new apprentice. Who is now in first year apprenticeship. I'm in second year apprenticeship. That guy, for example, he talked with him a little bit. And again, apparently this new coworker only hates well, this is not the right word. And apparently this guy hates me specifically. ClipTuber's back.
Is now online green circle.
Yay, ClipTuber's back. But yeah, the point is, he was at some point talking to me about stuff and why, and the new guy. He talked to me about stuff, and said, for example, yeah, he's much younger than me, and also is in some situations I wouldn't wish someone who is, well, younger than me. Especially that much younger than me. Then I told him at some point, well, I don't have a girlfriend, but I have someone that I'm sometimes doing it with. Like a friend of mine that I sometimes did it with. And he was... Nah, not really. I was just... trying... I was just venting about a friend of mine. Not a friend of mine. A colleague of mine who I hate. And he just straight up looked at me like, how do you find people like that? And I'm just like, I don't know. Honestly, I have no fucking idea. Most of the time when she comes over, it's because she wants to do it, not because I invited her or something. Like I might also just be the most asexual person in my friend group, to be honest. I mean, I could put you an example.
My beautiful princess, how is everything going?
Oh, Mr. Ainkun, everything's fine. Everything is very nice at the moment. But yeah, I was. That's what I mean. Usually,
I do not want to hear about bro getting freaky.
I never talk about stuff like that. I'm very uncomfortable with stuff like that. And that's the thing. If you have like, let's just say, free access to it in quotation mark, then you don't talk about it every fucking day, or do you? Or am I just weird in that case? Am I the only one who thinks talking about sex is annoying and boring and very embarrassing? Single scoop of vanilla, please, and those chocolate sprinkles on top. Make those a double.
Agreed.
Here you go. This one's on the house. No, but it's not. There you keep change. You're fantastic. You're amazing. What's your technique called? It's called Jay's Dance Floor. Cheesy, I know, but that's what it's called.
Reinkin, long time no see.
This is Marina, and I'm Louisa. Jay, and charmed, but break it over, lady. Catch you later.
Can you pog DR4?
Pog? I don't know how to do that. What is pog?
Pog.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Wait, is talking about sex normal? Cause in my friend group we talk about OG cartoons, trading cards, and the games we're playing. Poggers.
The thing is, Mr. Ainkun, I don't know how old you are, but within adults, it is rather normal. Not obviously talking constantly about it. Usually you just also just talk about normal fucking stuff, like your hobbies and whatnot. But apparently it is. I'm just incredibly fucking uncomfortable.
Thought you knew.
I don't know everything, man. I'm sorry. But the thing is, my family is awkwardly open about it, and I feel really uncomfortable every time it just gets mentioned. And I feel odd every time I mention that I had
Fabi 0D1 and 0AB169 yeah just moved into a new house.
when I tell people that I had a friend with benefits. Like currently she's in a relationship, so obviously I'm not gonna try anything. Didn't change, but if she wants to spend time, we can still spend time. It's still.
Reinkin, oh cool.
I'm still a friend of hers. The point is, people are always acting so weird about it. And all I want is not to talk about it at all. It's my fucking private business. If I wanna know something about it, in terms of, hey yo, do you have tips in any kind of way? I'm asking for it or googling it. It's much less embarrassing than trying to ask someone in your fucking family about it. Hang on, just one thing. Would you mind doing a few more of those spiral splitter moves from earlier? Only if that's okay, though. Look, I'm here to train, right? You can watch, but I'm not a jukebox. Cheers. Oh. She's kinda right. I get her point. She's not here for our entertainment. What was I thinking? She's a pro. Imagine being constantly badgered by fans like that. She could have been nicer about it, though. Hold on. Isn't that... the spiral splitter?
Someone I knew asked to he friends with benefits and I ran away.
The thing is, I think shit like this...
Ayo, that might sound sus. Alright bro, I'm out gonna move some things and then take a shower. Peace everyone and you my little blue cutie.
Aw, thank you. So yeah, have a nice day, Mr. Ainkun. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. If you want to join in again, feel free to do so. The thing is... But the thing is, I think shit like this happens almost as natural as normal friends happen. Because that is basically how it happened with me and my friend with benefits, basically. It's not like you... Like, I hate people who are asking shit like, oh yeah, do you want to be friends with benefits? Now you just want a fucking living sex doll. Go and buy one from the black market or something. Do that. But the spiral splitter is glorious. Look at her spin. She keeps doing it. Whoa. Shh, she can totally hear us. This is so exciting. Been a long day. I'm beat. I should go to bed. I'm headed for Kolmstein, the air high up in the air. And the mountain always lets one think more clearly. Join me if you're in the area. Perhaps we can continue our training. Reno on the snow! Nice! He said he goes to Kolmstein, right? As I said, if...
Spiels do Minecraft.
Yeah, I do play Minecraft. Very rarely, though, because in the end, Minecraft is still a survival... an open-world survival sandbox game, and... I'm not the biggest fan of those. Which is mostly due to the fact that I just think they are all the same at some point. And I'm not creative enough to be like... to spend a shit ton of hours in it. I once tried to stream Minecraft regularly. He seems to be having a really hard time staying on top of his board. Dread. Focusing on, remember what monks taught you. Need any help? No.
Play Minecraft to make houses in creative every 300 blocks.
Yes. I've been training since dawn, yet I can't seem to get the hang of this magical abomination. I could take all afternoon to, but hanging out with Renard would probably increase my renown. Would help him as well. Sure, spend time with Renaud. Renaud and Snow. Not bad, see now. Just keep your knees bent.
Man mocks
That's all there is to it.
Stream.
Irgendwann. Who knows? Maybe never. Oh, there's one game I think I have to stream in German. Like, it's a game so heavily based on literature that I think it might even fuck up the entire experience if I'm playing it in English. Not bad. See now, you just keep your knees bent and all, and that's all there is to it. How did you get so skilled at this?
Oh.
Took snowboard. I took a bunch of snowboarding courses back in the day. This is pretty similar. How do you know that? You do know that teaching classes up at the station. You could just have just signed up for one. The Snow Pistols. That is a course for kids.
Might have to start learning German.
Now, the thing is, I would still mostly talk in English, and then translate everything to you that you can't read.
Oh, Brave Skull called me. I gotta go. See ya later.
Okay, see you later, ClipTuber.
Bye bye, ClipTuber.
Cause it's a I think a mostly point and click side scroll adventure game, but it's so heavily based on literature that depending on what type of people you're talking with, things like the font of the text bubbles to the shape and shape of the text bubbles and how the text appeared and everything, all that stuff, like all that text-based stuff, is changing based on the character you're talking to. Like, as far as I know, not your own, because you yourself have your own text bubble, I think. I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. But based on background, class, job, and whatnot, all that stuff basically changes the text bubble. And also the way they speak, obviously. And because it's based on German medieval times, and it's so heavily focused on this literature part. Because if you didn't know, as far as I know, in Germany was the first lexicon made. The first dictionary was made in Germany by the brothers Goethe. Like the guys who also collected all these fairy tales. Focus on the word, they collected them, they didn't write them themselves. Yes, did you see that? Being pushed down the hill by a million angels. All hail the Snow King, and subscribe. Here so he doth decree. He does seem as annoying as I have in mind. Bet you this guy wouldn't have qualms about joining the Snow Pistols. That's because he is a child. You know, just because most people here don't have your level of slaying skill doesn't mean there's a scheme in learning from them. That's what you suppose I should learn from anybody here. How to do a magic hat stand for a tabloid cover. Oh, all of that is true. Marina could teach you resilience. Marina, the girl who worked at the ice cream store, she works 2 jobs just to afford to stay here. And she still looks on the bright side of everything. I don't think I've ever met anyone with her kind of energy. JV axe-wielding pro athlete. Have you seen him move? It's mesmerizing. Sam Kill. He's a megastar, sure, but he's really knowledgeable about gear. You could learn a lot from him. Everyone I met in Hinterberg has their own approach to slang. They all have something that gives them a unique edge. I'm not like you. I do my best work when I work alone. Look, you want to be an island. It's your choice. But don't kid yourself that you're better off for it. You'll be a better slayer if you connect with other people around here. I can try. How do I begin? By sharing what you know? By being ready to share what you know. You have amazing skills. Your advice can help other people here. Just don't lead with how you're here to battle the force of darkness, okay? Leave that stuff for the second meeting. Oh, we not learned something from us too. Oh, nice. I love Renard. He's like Shadow the Hedgehog. Trying his best to appear dark and spooky. Okay, let's try to get all the signatures. Can we continue watching... Julian... Where's Jay? I want to hang out with Jay. Fear, familiarity.
One thing I find pretty funny.
Huh? What is it? What's our guest, Bestie? You said this place serves coffee. I'm a coffee addict. Let me have it. One tall avocado Kopi Luwak slushy, 3 shot espresso, pretty please with a cherry on top. Oh, fart blib. A cherry on top. Add that, okay? Temperate. You'll notice the menu on your table. Pick something from that. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
I forgot what it's called, but do you remember that game you played when you had to walk through the train?
You mean Station 8? Man, today's just all yogurt all the way. Then I woke up saying to myself, hi boyfriend, you're going to finish a dungeon today. As if, call got sick, my spotter. You ever try doing a dungeon without a spotter? Can't be done. Hey, can you take a seat? Makes you talking a gazillion times easy.
I think the creepy train with the man that was always ignoring you.
Yeah, that sounds like... Station 8. Which is the prequel to Exit 8. Amusement renowned. I also need to increase my amusement. But something to increase my amusement and my relaxation. Oh yeah, why not? Let's hang out with Kai. Just don't get the people here, you know? That waitress acted like she had zero idea who I am. Maybe she's just not interested. Maybe she just isn't too, she isn't into streamers. She can't be that old, can she? You ever had a bad day? I think I'm having one now. Ugh, this is the worst. What about your 3 steps program? About your program, Kai? You know, have a backup plan and all that? Having coffee was my backup plan. Coffee is like my soulmate, just my luck. All out of avocado. The fuck? Where the fuck are you? And I'm in a sour mood, Go boxing? She does boxing? And I go boxing. I go boxing. At least I used to, back home. And just keep punching the bag until you're too tired to think. Playing monsters is so much better. I used to have a segment where I squeezed all kind of fruit. Plumness, there's way too many streamers doing that for this year. Honestly, I don't think you can get me out of this, Red. It's just too colossal a quest. I'm sorry, bestie. Sometimes we just fail and that's alright too. Don't get hung up on it, okay? I won't. It's alright. I'll try my best. It's like some people feel too deep. We can't help it. It's like this whole abyss all the time. I totally know what you think. No. I totally know what you're thinking, Lizard. He's such a Gemini. But I swear there's more and people don't even see it, B. Not even on the stream. Guess it's difficult to deal with yourself when you have to be on for other people all the time. I mean, it comes naturally, sure, but yeah, it also sometimes it's hard. Oh, I understand that so much. The thing is, I tried for a very long time, and I still kind of try that, to be at least in a good mood, like in a presentable mood when I'm doing this. Because I know I can't do like this entire, oh no, oh yeah, I'm here all the time, let's look at me, isn't that so beautiful, isn't that mountain there in the background, doesn't that look like a handful of, oh wait, it actually looked kind of like a face. What the fuck? Like a sideways profile? Can I? Ah, you can't see that. But yeah, I can't be acting overly cheery and whatnot. I don't do that. If I'm happy, I'm happy, and if I'm not, I'm not. I'm still trying to stream every day because I like streaming. It's a thing that I enjoy doing. And I enjoy spending time with you lads. And so I try to enjoy this time and try to enjoy it with you. Yeah. So I don't really have to put up a mask or something. But I know that some people do, and I know that it's easier for some people. The same way I originally never wanted to write a script for a video I make. And then I realized it's so much easier to make this video when you have a fucking script for it. But yeah. I totally forgot to turn on the camera for any of this too. It's prime material and I just forgot. That's on you though. Not criticizing, it's a fact. There's something about you that just sucks me in. Like one of those vacuum cleaners from Japan that knows what music you're into. I feel less dusty just talking to you. Maybe this day can be saved after all. I think I'll hit the club, yes? But we should do it again. Hang out with you is temperate. You didn't even remind me what time it is at the moment. I'm beat, I should go to bed. Yeah, we're gonna go to bed because we're gonna save now. Save game.
I was gonna say 2 hours, but you were talking.
Anyways, I hope you had fun. But I had fun.
Wait, I didn't finish about the train.
It's platform 8. I told you it's platform 8. What else? What other creepy train do you think about?
No, I was talking.
Ah. What did you mean?
Fine, go then. I didn't wanna tell you anyway.
Nah, tell me. Just tell me. Wait. I'm gonna go to the restroom for a second. While that, you can write it down. But I'm reading it when I'm back. Okay? And everybody is fine because I don't have to wobble around like I do.
I'm petty, I will not tell you. I had fun, chat. If you wanna see more of Drapo, make sure to follow. And always tune in next stream. I hope you had fun, for I had fun.
Okay. Then just tell me on Discord.
Oh, hi Drapo.
One of the reasons why I was so eager to end it a little bit fast is because we're already about to hit the 3-hour marks, and I didn't want to go to stream that long at all today. And I really needed to go to the restroom. But yeah. I hope you had fun. For I had fun. And I hope to see you in the next stream. Which would be Black Myth Wukong tomorrow again. And I hope to see you in the next stream video whenever you are watching this.
Bye.